uranium stocks going absolutely nuclear today, out of this world. What do you need to do now? What do you need to know? Keep a cool head in this crazy supernova moves of the uranium and nuclear stocks, and one stock that the institutions are buying that nobody's talking about right now that actually looks good. Let's talk about it now. Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day, your show for swing trading ideas for the coming days, weeks and month. Well, lots of things to talk about on a day like we saw yesterday and on Friday, but nothing is crazier right now than what's happening in the uranium and the nuclear energy stocks, except rare earth, critical metals, and war materials. Those stocks are absolutely bunkers as well, and we'll tackle that subject in a different video because boy oh boy, reckoning is coming in this sector, especially with the war materials. A lot of people are going to lose a lot of money at some point. Now, today, we talk about uranium stocks, nuclear energy stocks. It's pretty hilarious, to be honest with you, that me, who is one of the biggest uranium bulls in the market of anybody that I know on Wall Street or in Frankfurt or in the city in London, has been on the bear side of the uranium trade for literally months. And let's be frank about it, I've been wrong. The stocks that I recommended, like Energy Fuels here, like half a year ago or whenever it was, just going absolutely supernova. However, if you see hockey stick charts like this, I don't care how good the fundamentals are, and they are excellent, obviously, as you know, in the Made in America nuclear energy trade. That's the one trade that is a sure thing for the coming years, not year, years plural. That doesn't mean that the valuations are okay. We literally see with these price developments that years of potential developments have been pulled forward in today's stock prices. Now, I look at Energy Fuels, one of my favorite uranium stocks. You all know it if you follow this channel, and if you don't follow this channel, hit the subscribe button. What are you doing? That you don't miss recommendations like this. When did we talk about this stock? When it was $3, $2.50, $4, something like this. That's what you get when you follow this channel. So hit the subscribe button that you don't miss a video. I see supernova moves like we have today, where basically in 2 months, this, for uranium standards, which is a small sector, blue chip, shot up 300%. That is crazy what's going on here. That's not sustainable. That's not healthy. Should you sell all your energy fuel stocks? No. If you're in it, absolutely not. I would not sell all my uranium stocks, especially good companies like Denison mines where good things are happening. I wouldn't sell these stocks. But take some profits off the table. This is like I call these Icarus charts, right? You fly too close to the sun, you know the Greek mythology. And again, people will say, yeah, but the fundamentals, it's true. The fundamentals were better than they were in 2021 with the quantum computing stocks and the crypto shitcoin hype. Absolutely, right? And the beauty of the nuclear energy trade is that you got full political backing along both political parties in the US. It's great. But again, just because you have the strong fundamentals doesn't mean that the price action is appropriate. The price action has completely decoupled from the fundamentals. That's what you need to keep in mind. And that's why it's not a bad idea to take some profits in these crazy high flyers. You look at Oklo. You know everybody loves Oklo. Okay, I don't know with how many SMR experts or people from the SMR sector you have talked, But I talked with senior management of an SMR company just 10 days ago. And so basically the situation is that all these companies from Oklo, NewScale, all the four SMR companies that are listed, BWXT, Nano, they're basically all in the same developmental phase. Now they're in different stages of that phase, but it's all the same phase. Oklo won't have a product on the market before 3030 at the earliest. I've even heard, not 2030, sorry, 3030, that would be way too long. 2030, okay, I even heard 2040. So it's probably somewhere in the middle. So now we're already talking 2035, a decade. Okay, a lot of things can happen in a decade before they have a product on the market. Until then, all they will do is burn money and have no revenues. Okay. So let me give you an example to think about. This is small, but just think about it. All of the four publicly traded SMR companies, and Oklo being the most popular one, are basically doing the same thing. They're basically taking the construction of nuclear reactors, the big ones, and kind of trying to compress them into small SMR reactors, water-based cooling systems and everything. There are also private SMR companies that are working on different cooling concepts. One of them is lead-based. Did you know that Oklo participated in a financing round for a Scandinavian SMR company, private, that develops a technology that's lead-based? So it's completely different than what Oklo is doing right now, which has a water-based cooling system for the SMR reactors. It's a small amount of money that they invested in, considering the market cap of Oklo, no doubt. But why are they doing this? They're not even investing in a direct competitor, they're investing in a completely different technology. So what I'm trying to say with this example is, there's the possibility that the concept of water cooling for SMR reactors becomes outdated in the next 10 years. And what are you going to do with Oklo then? For a company that has nothing else and no product on the market. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad company. I'm just trying, while everybody's going champagne party here, I just want to be the cool head. The same way I was the cool head when nobody wanted anything to do with the nuclear stocks and uranium stocks, and I said bye, 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 because this is the greatest story. Now, there's one stock that looks excellent that I would absolutely buy right now, and that actually just triggered a buy signal. Let's talk about it. And if you want information like this, then hit the subscribe button so you don't miss videos like this. The stock I'm talking about, GE Vernova. Not that many people know about it because it's a fairly new company. As you can see here, it just came to the market in 2024. It has a great run, right? Basically a 5-bagger. But look at this beautiful uptrend, bullish consolidation, and we just broke the downtrend on the close. Remember how we were trading the gold breakout after the long consolidation in August. The exact same formation. You had a horizontal resistance zone that was higher, here, yellow zone. We broke the downtrend. That was the first buy signal for gold back then, remember? And then the second one was breaking the resistance zone and a new all-time high. So we have the exact same setup right here. Today, we broke the downtrend on the close. You can wait for the confirmation for tomorrow, Or if you see this and say, this is an interesting chart, I want to get in, that might be for you. The big money will roll in once we break the resistance zone, but if you get in ahead of this, after the break of the downtrend, this triangle formation, which is basically the first completion signal of the bull flag, the second one obviously being you break that resistance zone, then you get even more profits. Also, what I really like about this, you know I like to look at the RSI to see how overheated things are. And you know the RSI of the commodity, of the uranium and nuclear energy stocks, SMR stocks, is off the charts in the overbought area. Here, not at all. We got plenty of room to run here. And the beauty about this company, about GAV, is this company is big enough where the institutions can invest. Most of the uranium stocks are too small for institutional money. This company, not. So the institutional money, once we get the big signal, which is the break of the resistance zone, institutional money is going to fly into this stock right here. That's it for today. Have a great day. Enjoy your time. Do something that brings you joy. Or eating some ice cream. That works for me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.